Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of my Modded Singleplayer world. As you guys can see, I'm in the end, and as you just watched, I fought the dragon. It was a pretty long and slow fight, but you know, I did it. I didn't die more than once. And now I am out in the outer end. I have already been exploring around a little bit, actually. I found, I mean, you can already see. I found an end city. And it has a ship, and it had this little crashed ship near it, which I was kind of hoping that would have an elytra in it, but it didn't. But it was, you know, had some stuff, and I have a nice little starter city to, well, start with. Oh gosh. Oh, horrors. Oh, the horrors. You would think with a looting sword, I would have more shells. Oh god, no, not you fuckers. At least their health never changes. Now here's the question, do I have the blocks to go out there? I don't think I do. You see how the ground disappears below me and it becomes extra terrifying? Because I do. Okay. That's it. I didn't bring any books with me, because why would I? That would have been smart. I can fly, and it's beautiful. And I have to be very careful about keeping an eye on the durability. Oh! This is a very scary looking cliff, so let's jump off of it. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, hi buddy. I think we must be beneath a bunch of crying obsidian, I guess? How do I get in? It appears I was supposed to. Find my way in somehow, but it's much too late for that. Okay, so what does this do? Oh, Okay. What do I even do about that? I think that was cute. I won't cheat. I guess this is like some kind of little end base? Oh wow, there's really no way. I really only have... not the most functional of doors, I'm just saying. I really hope I find another city soon, or I'm gonna have to go. It's got a disc and a plushie in it. Well, thank you, Ender friend. Yep. Oh gosh, okay. I'm gone. I don't exist. You never even knew I was there. So, now that I'm home from the end, I have pretty much immediately jumped into working on my storage room. I dug out this big hole, and I think I'm gonna kind of decorate and kind of theme this like a little library. Who knows, maybe I'll actually move my librarian in here. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to incorporate the storage into it. And I think what I'm going to do is have a minecart running over hoppers, those hoppers, and then I'll make more. And then have it filter down into another minecart, so I can have a second row of barrels down here. I don't think I'll need as many barrels as I might in a more vanilla world because I have sophisticated storage. So, I also have a bunch of... oh good, iron. That's what I need now. I need lots of iron. Oh, and some hoppers. I already have some made, that's good to see. It has been a little while since I've actually played on this world for me. I've been very busy the last couple of weeks. I know I'm a little bit behind on my preferred video schedule, but I do have this I've been working on, and I have been working on another video, a 100 days video. And I also started a new world with just some of my friends that I've been playing on very casually. So I took a little break, but I'm going to be trying to get back into putting out these... oh, that's not fortune. That's fortune. Hopefully trying to put out these... that's still not fortune. Okay, it's definitely fortune this time. Alright, we got there. Alright, so a couple of problems have popped up in the midst of building this storage room. One, you can kind of see, is with the minecart and the hoppers. The original setup I had, I might have explained it in the previous clip, it just wasn't working. Like, the filters wouldn't work. The way it, you know, when the top minecart got over here, everything would pour in. But I did find out a solution to make the minecarts work. It's essentially going to be that we need these advanced hopper upgrades. I did test it with the regular hopper upgrades, but they are too slow. I'm fairly certain the speed of the advanced hopper upgrades will let the minecart, or rather, let the barrels keep up with the minecart and the items it has, pushing them in, so that, you know, nothing that is meant to be up here gets pushed to down here. That being said, these are very expensive. I might have the gold and the redstone. I'm not positive I have the diamonds, and I definitely don't have all of the like iron and stuff that I need for that. So that I'm gonna be putting off for a little bit. But in the meanwhile, this is pretty much ready to decorate up. I have pretty much sorted everything out. I do still have some empty barrels for as I need to expand the storage and move things around. There's still lots of room for me to upgrade these barrels. I will be putting in stack upgrades, especially in like the building block barrels, because those, even after all of this sorting, are getting pretty full, and that should help a lot. But besides that, this really just needs some decorating out. I mentioned briefly that I'm going to be decorating this like a little library. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have bookshelves, popped one out from, you know, where the rails are, and then maybe some slabs to kind of make it look like the display items on the barrels are resting on shelves. We'll see. I don't have the materials to actually decorate this either, because the cows that I have are not cows, they're yaks, and they don't give me leather, which means my leather supply is extraordinarily limited, which means I need to go exploring, and hopefully find... Ooh, wait, there was the... Oh, there's the library at the... I don't even need to go exploring, hold on. This is so much better than exploring. Who needs to explore? There's a library, like, right here. I can steal all the books I'll ever need from it. Alright everybody, I have finished the storage room. There we go. It could use a little bit more detailing along the sides. I haven't quite figured out how I might accomplish that. Excuse you. I'm trying to do a tour here, sir. Get out of here. Thank you. Gosh. Disrespect. But yeah, I have finished. We've got our little entrance here into this grand library. And I am thinking I want to do a little bit more to tie in that library theme out here. I'm pretty sure I have... Actually, let's do that right now. And I think... Supplementaries, yeah. And I can just kind of put items on the sign. I can put the books on that way. That's nice. Other little things I'd like to do out here, just kind of tie that in. I might make another one of these carts and kind of load it up with books. I was kind of thinking, you know, like those little book carts that they use for when you're returning books from the return slot at libraries. I also want to come back in and add some more armor stands, kind of putting some more items on the shelves. I think I might need a little bit more lighting back in these corners, but besides that, I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. It is not the most accessible or least annoying storage room to use, but it works well enough, and I really like how it looks, so I'm not going to complain about that. I did install also these bounty boards. I'm not entirely confident how much I'll end up using these, just because the rewards honestly aren't that good, but they are kind of fun, and every once in a while, I can get some emeralds, which, given the fact that I don't have a lot of villagers yet, is nice. So yeah, that's the storage room. What I want to do next, having finished that, and I'm going to have to check in with Editor Moth and see if that's happening in this episode or not, is first of all, I definitely want to spruce this up a little bit, come dig out the sand, dig out everything, terraform the bottom of it, make this a nice little pond, because I have a lot of fish in storage that I'd like to put somewhere. After that, I believe I've mentioned that I want to start a little bit more on prehistory stuff. I have had, these fossils going in the background a little bit. Here we go. Let's see, I've got all kinds of things, and I have some in this fridge and storage. So I want to start making little habitats for these guys. And that almost certainly will have to wait till next episode. I also used my newfound knowledge from making the storage room to repair this part of it. I don't know if I mentioned, but it was not working with both of them next to each other. Like, one of them would fill up. I think it was the bamboo that was filling up. But the cart would just keep collecting sugarcane. Couldn't dump the sugarcane in the barrel for some reason. So I did just kind of update it. I'll probably put some trapdoors in here and cover that up a little bit. But that is working. And making us some good passive sugarcane and bamboo. So hopefully I can sell some paper and won't run out of wood anytime soon. Actually, speaking of these passive farms, let's check on our bees, because I haven't seen them in a bit. I'm afraid I've been rather ignoring them. Hi, bees. Oh my goodness. The bees are doing great. Fantastic, even. I'm gonna have to put a stack upgrade in there soon. Possibly switch some of these out for... We're not even as effective as we can be. Look, there's some of them are stuck. They're probably run out of shears. Well, Past Moth was right. Editor Moth checked at the time of the video, and we're looking a little bit on the shorter side. There isn't really much time to put in anything new, so I'm going to leave you guys with a small flyover of the base so far, because, I don't know, this episode feels like it marks a little bit of a turning point for it, and I really love how it is so far, and I'm really excited to see where it continues to go. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, evening, morning, whatever time it is for you. I hope you stay safe out there, and I hope I'll see you next time. Ooh. A little mineshaft structure. chorus fruit. Which, I mean, I guess isn't that remarkable in the end.